Once a year, hundreds of Cobras and Cobra enthusiasts come to Ohio for the annual London Cobra Show. This event is hosted by the Ohio Cobra Club and is held as a charity fundraiser for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Most of the money raised comes from the sale of raffle tickets for a car that we give away every year. The 2007 car is a factory-built 427 SE by Unique Motor Cars, located in Gadsden, Alabama. Known for their high-performance Ford engines, the motor in this car was completely donated by Southern Automotive. It's a hand-polished, custom-built Ford 390 FE stroker with 452 cubic inch displacement. It produces 512 horsepower. Back in Ohio, we were excited as soon as we heard that the car was ready and couldn't wait to go down and get it. When we arrived at Unique Motor Cars, we were pleased to meet Alan and Maurice Weaver, who gave us a warm welcome and a tour of the shop. Not only was it impressive to see how they build the cars, but it was nice to talk to Alan about the raffle car that we were picking up.
But it's a real nice car. We didn't skimp anywhere on it. It's got it's got the good wheels, the best suspension. It's a really nice motor. It's got all your replica odometer gauges and leather interior, and it's got everything. So it's a really nice car.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful car.
Yeah, I've driven it. I'm the only one that's driven it so far, and I didn't drive it real hard because it's not really broken in yet. It's only got 15 miles on it, but it runs real strong. It's got a lot of horsepower, a lot of torque. Rides really smooth. Corners good. We basically take it out and just work the brakes in and make sure everything is tight, no rattles, no squeaks, I didn't have to debug it at all. The only thing I did was set the brake bias, and it's ready to go.
The day seemed to fly by quickly, but we had to get the car loaded and get back on the road because we had other stops we wanted to go to. Jodico Auto Body is located 10 minutes south of Atlanta, Georgia. There we met Bruce Bunn, whose Cobra paint jobs have graced the pages of several national magazines. Not only is Bruce a car nut, but he also loves Cobras, and he's the one that painted our 2007 raffle car. He gave us an extensive tour of the shop, where we were glad to see a couple of other Cobras. He also showed us how they mix the paint in-house.
Turn on the computer and look up the code on the computer, and it tells you what colors and how much of each color. So, it's all mixed by weight.
We even got to go inside one of his downdraft spray booths, where we could see up close how he produces such a show quality finish.
Wet sanded, and wet sanded like 1500 or 2000. Get it flat, and then you just buff the whole car.
You do that by hand, or do you do that by machine?
Yeah, you do it by hand.
Not only does our car have a professional finish, but it was donated by Bruce, and that should really help us to raise more money for cystic fibrosis. Southern Automotive is owned and operated by Bill and Susan Parham. Bill is an authority on the Ford FE big block engines and has the largest inventory of the original 427 side oilers in the country. He also offers Ford Power and small block engines such as the 351 Windsor and Cleveland models, and can also provide 289 and 302 power as well.
But this is the Super FE 452 cubes, but it's made from a 390 block.
Bill showed us around his shop and took the time to explain the details that make his Super FE so special. We were very interested because, after all, this is what he donated for the raffle car.
But that's the same engine. All these engines make right at 500 horsepower, a little over. Now, if we put more cam to them and a little more compression, we can zip them up there close to 600. In fact, did any of y'all go to the Run and Gun this year over in the St. Louis?
Yeah.
You know what that is.
Yeah.
Well, I did a Super FE engine for a guy that he ran in the prepared big block class. He was running against stroke 427s mostly, and he cleaned their plow big time. And he was really rubbing it in hard on him. It was a 390 block, see. And he said, yeah, says my engine spent the first 30 years of its life hauling hay in a pickup truck. He said, but now it hauls ass.
It was nearing the end of the day, and Bill hadn't had a chance to see the completed car yet. So we went outside to take a look, and this gave him a chance to make a few final adjustments before we headed back to Ohio.
And on behalf of cystic fibrosis and Ohio Cobra Club,
Very
we
good.
really appreciate it.
We
It's
enjoyed
fantastic.
it. We just hope
Fantastic.
it's going to sell a lot of
I
tickets
think we
for you.
will.
In June of 2007, we'll be raffling off this amazing car at the annual London Cobra Show. You can get your chances to win by visiting the London Cobra Show website. There you can purchase tickets online and learn more information about the car.